No. If you just doing crosses shit, just do
No, cause he gonna throw it to the one you're not using. That's how he
I'm
gonna
I'm
do it.
I'm broadcasting it. Somebody watch and tell me.
Cause they do them crossing patterns. He just gonna throw it to the whatever side you're not on.
Yeah, that's what he
That was a
doing.
Brian. That was a Brian do all the time.
ooh.
Ain't that right, Brian?
No, but that's the only thing he used. He don't use nothing else.
If it's that, I usually.
I'm gonna make you eat all these words you talking about. I promise.
He's using the same
What you
play.
mean? That's I want. There wasn't no slight towards you. That's what you do. Ain't no slight.
Okay, watch.
That's how you beat me. Cause my
Somebody
user.
switch it up.
No, I'm finna drag it. Get out the door. In his home. You better be lucky you even score.
I'm gonna send him a message saying he trash.
You gonna send him and say he trash?
Yeah, nigga, that's shit, bro.
Yes,
Man, he gotta
yes.
like. There should be one. A nigga shouldn't be able to do play a whole game, bro. That's sad, bro.
Yeah, he doing it the whole game.
Like the defense should be able to adjust to that wild shit. To me, I don't know.
No, it's the same like in 2K, man. When they do that little run side to side thing, no, you can't keep up, bro.
Ain't nothing like that wild shit, man. You know that. Ain't nothing like that wild 2K shit.
I hate that, bro. I hate that, bro. That really gets me fired up. That's when I get the filing when you do that dumb stuff. Ooh, this man jamming the line.
Ooh. And after this, I'm about to go watch One Piece, man.
How far you are on One Piece?
Well, bro, I don't really I don't watch the sub, but in the dub, I think I've been five something, 500.
Five.
Yeah, 500 and
Bro, I'm like on episode 30.
Bro, cause you haven't been watching it, bro. You see, when you, I promise you try to sit there and watch that shit one day, bro, you're gonna be like, God damn, nigga, I did 10 episodes, 15. God damn, that shit get addictive, bro. But I'm on 5 something though, bro. 505 or something, or 5.
I mean, I know I can do it because that's how it was with Naruto, and I was like, shoot, bro, 700, bro.
Y'all boys, okay, you watch that shit too, bro? Stop playing games. Dude. Oh yeah, I don't know if y'all boys watch that Sword Art Online, bro. I think them niggas drop a trailer for that movie they coming. That shit look fire as hell, bro.
I gotta watch. I gotta watch too, bro.
You said what, Ken? Nah, hell nah.
Yeah, that's gonna suck, bro. I don't want to see nobody laying in the bed playing the game, bro.
Yo, you straight, bro? You straight? Oh yeah, that shit had. Oh yeah, they caught you.
I'll be back, y'all. I'm about to switch the game chat. I'll be back. Man, you trash. Can't use nothing else. You little trash ass boy.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Wheaton's got it. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And this time they go underneath for a simple pitch and catch.
And not only do you get the pitch and catch, Brandon, but you're able to keep the receiver moving when you hit him with the drag route. Here we go. 180.
On second down, Roethlisberger. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
An ex-teammate used to tell
It's the only thing you know how to do.
Experienced quarterbacks, because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be.
That's the only thing you know how to do.
And he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you that.
That's the only thing you know how to do, man. You ain't play the game right. He is not playing the game right. He is not playing the game right. He is not playing the game right.
Antonio Brown with his second touchdown.
The same. You ain't learning. You ain't learning by doing the same thing over and over again. You taking the fun out of the game. You gotta play the game for real.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Man, you taking the fun out of the game, man.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. So the ball.
Now I was just picking different teams just to work with them. This ain't the team I play with. I try to play with everybody.
They stack up going into next year because Doug Martin was only active for 8 games this last season. Rushing total dropped down to 400 yards, basically.
Yeah, they were fortunate they picked up Jaquiz Rogers during the year, and he gave them some nice games throughout. But I start with the offensive line. They have some good building blocks. Left tackle Donovan Smith, guard Ali Marpet. Great places to begin.
Kansas City.
They'll continue to try and fortify that offensive line because that will help whoever becomes their
Kansas City. Sometimes I run with the Chargers. I like their defense. Like nice little rookies.
Second down, Winston. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Yeah.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion. The Steelers insert their nickel defense on third down.
Yeah, they add a DB. On third down, Winston. And this is going to be incomplete. The target that time was Vincent Jackson. Now fourth down.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that
Oh
play.
yeah, I'm punting. I'm punting. I ain't gonna quit either.
Like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Yeah, I ain't gonna quit either.
Now, standing just outside his own goal line.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
This will be fielded at the 17. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
The Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They'll put 2 receivers left.
Nah, I play basketball. I'm a basketball man in real life. I just got Madden for the homies. Yeah.
And we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation.
I'm from Detroit, but I'm in Atlanta right now.
Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. 3 yards to go here on second down.
Oh yeah.
And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
And this one will
you
go
probably
to
talking
the
about Linux.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
I mean, it's good. It's better than where I came from. So I like it decent. Yeah.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
That's good.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the 3rd quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. So they
You play Madden a lot.
and now they face a 2nd down. Now they run with Sims.
Yeah, same here.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Stephon Tua came out at Notre Dame as another one of those really tall defensive ends, and you just wonder, would they be able to have the leverage to bend and make plays? I think he just gave us an answer with that tackle.
Again, they run
Yeah.
Sims. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They're down here in the 3rd quarter, trying to get something going. Going to the outside there didn't work out, though.
Yeah, and from the cheap seats and from where you and I are sitting, we did pay a pretty good price to get in here, right? You
By the Raiders?
wonder to yourself, why do you make that type of call? That one went for no gain. But I think this offense thinks to itself, if we keep running these plays, eventually something may pop. It just didn't on that one.
Oh, yeah.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road
Ryan
for their first
Tannehill.
possession of the second half. They have the lead
Miami.
here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away.
Yeah,
Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points.
Yeah.
Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shuttled down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
And they'll get him down here at the 23. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. So we've got a 2nd and 5. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers.
I'm about to make him fumble.
For only a couple, it brings up 3rd down. They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they get 14 yards there and a 1st down. Charles, you think Big Ben is happy to have Antonio Brown on the other side of his passes?
All right, I forgot it was 3rd quarter.
He also expects it. This is how
Forgot it was the
offense
3rd.
runs best. When those two get together, especially early, and continue to do it throughout the game, the end result is the one we're seeing right now. They're ahead on the board.
Yeah.
It has been early and often. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Hauled in by Wheaton over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 2nd down now after the pass completion.
I think I got it now.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Again, it's Roethlisberger. Wheaton's got it. And he gets it down to the 32. Back now in Tampa. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. On 3rd and 1, it's Roethlisberger. Out left here, it's complete to Wheaton. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
No, I graduated.
Find a way to create a turnover,
but yeah, I'm playing a little bit.
Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
We did all right. No mistakes.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers.
Right.
A gain of 6 there on first.
No, I ain't. I go every once in a while from a different team.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on.
Yeah, that was wild.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. Complete to Wheaton. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do now.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick
Yeah,
them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure.
Yeah,
I
got that.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. A long drive here. Play 12 coming up for the offense. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
I do more of my career.
Then to throw again. And that is caught by Wheaton for a Steeler touchdown.
It is.
Marcus Wheaton from a yard out. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
I'm gonna start putting heat on them. Let me see that will work.
Someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. We always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go. Because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. Now Sims. And it works his way across the 30 to the 32. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. And they're going to speed things up here.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Mm-hmm.
A second down throw for Winston. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Oh, out of bounds.
Out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. A good pickup there, 22.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well. And they pick up big yardage.
Jameis to throw it. He couldn't quite hold it.
Come on, Evans.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Let's go now. Going again, Winston on 2nd and 10. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football's really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Here's Winston.
Oh, boy.
Incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. On 1st and 10, Winston toward the sideline, and look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
If you run an out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Ready.
Sims. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
Oh, yeah.
1st down.
Yeah.
It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd down, Winston.
Oh.
And he's into the end zone
for
a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans from 8 yards out. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
No doubt.
Ain't no Chico.
They're going to have to onside kick it.
Ain't no Chico's over here.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
I just ran toward the ball.
Here's Sims on the run. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick.
Collinsville, where that at? Alabama.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now Roethlisberger to throw.
I keep forgetting that last line.
Over the middle.
Oh, no.
He's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. Okay. And it'll move the chains.
Okay.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
That's a good
Here's
play.
Roethlisberger. Out left here, it's complete to Wheaton.
Oh
And
no.
he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Yeah, that was good.
Marcus Wheaton with now
That was
2
good.
fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by
Oh.
sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And
Keep
he'll
on.
bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And now the
Yeah.
Buccaneers offense gets set.
Yeah, only once.
Onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled.
Kansas City.
Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want
Yeah,
to
it
do
is.
that.
I just try to play different teams and get used to different teams when I'm playing some.
A game like this,
Yeah.
and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I
Yeah,
want to see
Dallas,
something
I hate Dallas.
executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. On second down, Winston again.
Get it.
His throw incomplete. The tight end Cameron Brate was the target. Third down here.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. Here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10.
Oh.
Coming and he's taken down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
The game plan
Yeah,
for any
that's it.
defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time. Winston on 4th down. Now they go screen.
Oh, my block.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each
Oh.
week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. To put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Oh, yeah, I blitzed too. So.
Sammy Coates
Yeah.
from 13 yards out. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. That's caught at the 3.